Hello everyone and welcome to round 10 or episode 10 round 11 of the Lotus to Alpine challenge from the F1 2014 season. It's pretty much been a bad year, but after a terrific result in Germany where we picked up a podium in inclement weather, and for once a reasonably good strategy call by yours truly, we secured P3 and earned a stellar 15 points. That propelled us up into P11 in the championship with 5 points off of Magnussen, 11 points off of Jenson Button, and closing the gap on Force India while overhauling Toro Rosso as well in the hunt for P6. If we can get something remotely similar, then I would take it. Now, we obviously only do one thing in this championship. Trying to replicate that result, not really. No qualifying, we start from the back, try and make as many positions up as we can. In this particular game, because there's no customizability and career mode, I can't do a fullish career related thing. But when we get through this season and the next one on this game, following off from that, we can build a little bit more of a plan for the ones when we can customize.
Welcome to the
But let's see what happens here in Hungary. Should be fun. Skipped qualifying, so here we go. Away in Budapest. Decent-ish start. We're not going to make as much progress down the straight as I'd like, but how we can get to turn one. Dive bomb! Off the circuit. No illegal overtake though, which is a good sign. I'm stuck with Fiat, meaning I'm going to have to do that so I can get back down the inside. Okay, well, barging him out of the way wasn't easy, but we did it. Right. Drift McGee. I hit Fiat. No collateral damage from my car on that one, so I'm good. Mounting the curbs won't help. Good, so we made some progress. Decent-ish start. Ideally where I would like to be after at the end of the first lap, but knocking one of the Toro Rossos off means they are not going to be as fruitful in the championship as I would imagine they would want to be. There we go. So, one down. Long way to go yet. Hulkenberg is closing in, but just maybe see an opportunity to catch that Toro Rosso, and then because Perez is ahead, the two cars after Verne. Keeps me close to them. Overtaking opportunity taken. We've passed the Toro Rosso. Just a little bit of a nudge going into the corner. Car's gripping okay, at least. But what, not in that section, not there, I'm afraid. That's going to sting a little bit, but we are close to Perez and Raikkonen. You can see an opportunity to get him down the straight. I'm not going to take the risk of wanting to overtake them now. There's no DRS, so I might just do it going up to turn 4. Never mind, let's get it done sooner rather than later. Raikkonen's still there, I'm going to have to leave the space. Ultimately, being on the outside line didn't favour me on that occasion.
You're in 12th. You've dropped into P12.
Can't pull off that same move on that I did on Vern. Raikkonen now starting to creep back up to Sergio Perez. Oops, that was more than just mounting the curb then.
Is on the faster tyre, but you're keeping pace, so we're very happy. This is good. Fast in sector 2. Go for the overtake through sector 2.
Not in this. Well, that's harder to do. But anyway, let's see. Can I get him down here? Just gonna brake a little earlier. I've got it. I've got it. Surely, surely. He's got still down my inside. All right. Well, no room. He's got DRS as well, so that's not going to make life any easier. Double overtake. I've been pinned. Vern's going to get past.
That move was reckless. We're lucky not to have been penalised.
Well, those two got pinned, and I was glued on despite trying to avoid the whole thing. Anyway, it's not as damaging as I was thinking it would have been. We have not lost as many positions, but I'm going to have to be a little bit more cautious going past cars into turn 1 when they're side by side. Just thought it was a very ambitious move. Definitely think it would have been better to stay back. In hindsight, yes, but that does mean I've got to work very hard to regain that momentum. Best of lines going through there. I have DRS on the Sauber. In, done. 13th place.
Good job, nice overtake.
Next in by with the two cars pinning each other off, Grosjean has made a few spots up. He's enjoying this race, but well, I'm tempted to think about the idea of pitting after him is so good. We'll see.
Right, there's about 3/4 of our starting fuel left in the tank. That's 3/4 of our fuel load remaining.
Really hard work. Car just drifts out a little bit wide every time. Not really able to get it to turn into that somewhat medium speed corner. Though of
The car behind is on standard revs. The car behind is running standard revs.
Frustrated that moment with Perez and Raikkonen pinning together at turn 1. Thought having made that move as ambitious as it was, thought I would have been safe. Should have had the position nailed. Another thing I've got to consider, did I turn in enough to be able to get the ideal exit? Probably not. closing in on Grosjean, our teammates in the other Lotus. It's a bit wide again, maybe just compromising my effort on getting him through that corner by going on the grass. Turning in. Close enough for DRS yet.
That's Grosjean ahead. Try for the overtake.
I'm thinking about it. Within it, I'm
Developing quite a lead over Suttil. You're a second a lap quicker than him.
don't have DRS, so I can't get him this time around. This is close. It's a lot closer.
Okay, this is Jeff.
Cut it. Corner. Tips, man.
If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
Right, let's not make any more mistakes. Can't afford to get penalties on this circuit because while the gaps are relatively tricky,
Alpine is running the option tyre. They have the advantage.
but they're not catching me, are they? Alright, here we go. Track extending. That wasn't healthy. Down the inside. He's there. I have him here. Oh, just about. Oh, he's going to have DRS now. I can't do much about it. Because I didn't. I wasn't patient.
The window opens in 2 laps time. 2 laps.
I'll have DRS again. Got the inside line going into turn 2 by Rundy, and oh my God in heaven, teammates cannot touch each other.
There's about a lap's worth of spare fuel in the car. You won't be able
How
to
about
run it next 3 for long without much, but do burn it if you need to.
I'm there, not there enough. Into the chicane potentially. Oh my God, this is so close. I'm pushing every possible sinew to get round him here. Such good racing, but at the same time, I am losing ground on the cars ahead, and I can't use the team orders trick. Left him room again. I think this time I have the move done. I think.
Okay, looks like you're running on some slightly worn rubber at this point. Should still have a fair amount of grip left, but be mindful. It's going to start falling away.
Right, he's pitted. He was on the option tyre, so I can go just a little bit longer. Problem is,
Looks like Button has come into the pits.
these guys have just come out. And I'm going to have to work a little harder here to get round them in the latter stages of the race. So points may not be as likely here, considering they're on fresh rubber.
You're much faster than the car ahead through sector 1. Faster through sector 1.
I need a couple of timers to happen before I can consider even.
You've burned off around 40% of fuel now, so about 60% remaining.
I'm close, but I have to pit. So really, I have to get out before Grosjean. That's the target. I think today it's racing my teammate. Where is Grosjean? Is it close? Not even. Oh, it's not close. It's not close at all. Come out considerably further clear than him. So that, and it does still mean there is a shot at points being on the option tyre. 8 laps to go on this rubber. It's really good. Really, really good. So.
Brake hard into the next couple of corners. The brakes are running too cold.
Focus here. See if we can close the gap. It's just in little bits to the guys in front. Oops! It needs to stop track extending there. Car can stay on the circuit, but I'm not doing a good job of keeping it on the circuit. Somebody else is pitting. Another position to be gained. So they're going to be on just a laps younger rubber than I am. It's Raikkonen. I think, yes, he has. He's pitted. Good decision there from the Ferrari. Definitely not around the Camino. I pushed him and Perez. Well, I like to say I pushed him. I was pinned, as a fair assessment, to the wall by those two. Leaving me with little to nowhere to go, trying to make a double overtake on another star at the earliest stages of the race. 10th up in sector 1. As we get closer to Hulkenberg in P11, the points are on the horizon. Dive too soon before I can get the best performance out of them. 2 seconds to the Force India. Outing the curves as I go along. Not close enough to Hulkenberg on this lap to have DRS, but can get him on the next one.
Okay, in terms of fuel, our data suggests we have around half our initial load remaining. 50% fuel.
Utilise the maximum revs towards the end of the race, but that's only if we have.
Update on the car for you. Tyres looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now.
Hulkenberg is teasing me with the gap at the moment, under a second this time round. I could get him sooner than that. I could get him into the chicane. Here we go then. He's been got up to P11. Jean-Éric Vergne is next. Good Lord, I'm really not able to get that car to turn in there. How much closer can I get? Can I get to under a second? Not necessarily. Let's see, did I get in? I did! DRS is mine!
Okay, within 1 second of the car ahead. Get ready to use DRS to overtake.
Job done into turn 1. Just about. Oop, didn't open the wing. I should. Yeah, there we go. That should be done. That's 10th into the points. Next is a McLaren. Kevin Magnussen.
He's running on full reps at mix 3. He's going to attack.
I did not help myself there though, because my rear tyre hit the sausage curbs. I have to work a little harder again to open a gap on Vern. Right. So, next on the agenda, Kevin Magnussen. The under 2.5, I think, when we go over the line. Well, even less to 1.8. Really am flying here. 4 laps to go.
We're now down to 40% fuel. 40%.
Still standing. We've got enough to make it to the end. Who is further up the road? I don't think I can get anywhere near those guys. If I can try. On it, still didn't turn. Counting again. There's too much speed going into that corner. My place is right there. Just a little bit off on that occasion. The car ahead of Magnussen is a little bit of a stretch. I was thinking about it. Maybe be a bit smart this time. Let's not do it just yet. We've got the opportunity. Into turn 1.
Pace is stronger than Magnussen's. He's losing a full second lap to you. You're developing quite a lead over Vern. You're pulling out a whole second lap on him.
And there we go, dispatched. On the option tyre and comfortable. Now, 3 laps to go. It wouldn't be unreasonable to say we can't catch it, but it does seem a bit of a gap to close on the McLaren. There you go.
Set of boots, we have started to notice some wear. We should be okay for a bit longer though.
It's a little bit skittish, but we're okay. My screen has gone blank for a minute, so I didn't want to risk driving, not seeing where I'm going. The screen just goes a little fuzzy and starts to play up a little bit. It did just then, so thankfully I happened to be straight and not on another part of the track that I could have gone off, which I'm a bit wary about now. The button's considerably far away, catching a lapped car I think ahead. Can have hit the sausage curve. could easily ruin my race going there, then I would be finishing it. Two laps to go.
Button was close to 3/10 faster than you last lap.
Oh, I've accepted 11 seconds.
Much between you and the car behind. Just 2 seconds.
So I've accepted that 11 seconds to overhaul at this stage of the race is a big task. So I wouldn't push the boat out on him retiring before the end of the race or losing his car in a certain part of the track, but yeah, I'm running well down here, so
We burned off 3/4 of our initial fuel load. There's 25% remaining.
try and use that to close the gap on the last car ahead. Still feeling a bit of pressure from the McLaren of Magnussen. It is Gutierrez who are about to lap. Why am I getting the pit lane?
Magnussen's lap times are slightly slower than yours. You're increasing the lead over him by 5/10 a lap.
Right, so I say a good personal best for the final lap, because this looks like it's going to be another rewarding result. Not super good, not obviously as good as the one at Hockenheim, but still a decent tally of points. Lewis Hamilton leading again. The infamous Mercedes is ploughing its way through towards the championship, obviously. But ever so slowly that gap to Esteban Gutierrez.
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness me! I cannot believe it. I genuinely cannot believe it. Oh no! That's... Oh my god. That is heartbreaking. That hurts. Really, really hurts. We are practically 5 corners from points, and that happens. The slow running car on the apex of the corner. Oh my god. That, oh my. The first thing is, I was on the throttle just trying to avoid, I was trying to just spin it back around and it wouldn't do it. heartbroken. Absolutely heartbroken. The Saubers, they got their revenge. They got their revenge.
Lewis Hamilton. It's another race win for the
I
British
can't
driver.
believe
Andy
it.
described it as one of his best drives in a Mercedes. He'll be hoping to produce more of the same next time around.
Indeed, they'll be ecstatic with that result, and they should be. It was a fantastic drive.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Well, from the highs of a podium in Germany to being knocked out on the final lap by a lapped car and losing probably 2 very valuable points is a really, really bad feeling, and that will not sit well with me. Oh dear. Let's get over that one. We're still P11, but no movement in the hunt for P6 in the Constructors' Championship, and more importantly, no further progress due to that very, very horrible last lap collision. So we move on to Spa for the next round, and we can only hope that the car is as competitive as it was in Hungary and Germany here in Belgium. There's not many rounds to go before we get on to F1 2015, so we need to get through this season and get as many points as we can. So, on to the next episode. Please, for the sympathy, drop a like, subscribe if you want more of this wonderful series. Obviously, every episode will be out for your viewing pleasure, and they are literally just raw, unedited footage as you see it, and hopefully we'll get something better in Belgium. But for now, from me, thank you and goodbye.